phenomenal place. People are very warm and friendly, and there's also a lot of dynamics that make it a good economic development opportunity as well. Given that we do have the port, given that we are strategically located between Savannah and Jacksonville, the fact that we have an interstate right outside our door here, all of those things work well to position us for the industrial marketplace.
We've got everything to bring development into a community and a great development board, but what we don't have is a workforce, and that's what this community's always liked, was a workforce.
The opportunities for high school graduates in Glenn County to go straight into the workforce were limited to those sectors where you don't necessarily have to have training. In those sectors that are typically more higher paying, you've got to have training.
Tony called me in February 2005 while I was CEO of the previous Career Academy to find out what he needed to do if he wanted to start an education reform workforce development project in Glenn County. We really didn't have a track record here. We had seen what other communities had done, Newnan being the first.
It required a very high degree of collaboration among a lot of different entities that had their own agendas that they were trying to accomplish, but they all put their own agendas aside from time to time, and they worked with each other to work out compromise.
But we are unique and we've been told that by state officials, with the partnership that we were able to put together to bring this project off. We were able to assemble even really more partners than Newnan did.
We were highly supportive very early on, mostly because of the success of the Coweta County Charter School. It was easy to see what it could do here.
All these stakeholders that are out there, and there are hundreds of them who've been involved in one way or another, and everyone has their idea of how this project should be. And we owe it to every one of them to give our best efforts to making that vision become a reality.
If a 10th grader, 11th grader can see a vision with a high school diploma that one can't presently see right now with a high school diploma, I think that might be incentive and motivation for the high school senior to carry forth and get that diploma.
And the future of Glenn County is based on change, based on our future youth, and that this is exactly what we need to an alternative. And I think every one of the school systems in the country and every one of the health systems in the country are looking at alternatives to what traditionally used to be.
It's not your traditional high school program, and we're excited that students are coming. And we're going to treat them different. We want them to see it as something besides another high school.
They're going to have the best of all worlds. They're going to have an opportunity for high school students to start early college while continuing their high school classes. They will have a 2-year technical college here in Glenn County, and then they will also have a 4-year college with College of Coastal Georgia, moving on to a higher education level.
These kids are going to be so well trained, and they're not going to have to leave town. They're not going to have to move to New York or California.
It's going to be precisely what they need in terms of the equipment here. It's going to be state of the art. The facility itself is beautiful. It's welcoming. It really creates the right environment for learning.
We recognize that it's a win-win-win situation. And it's a win for the community in itself because we can boast elements of a growing community that we haven't been able to boast about.
We've just completed registration for the 2 high schools, and we have 745 students who've registered. And we think our number will be over 800 by the time we're ready to open in August. So I consider that a tremendous success.
And you know, I look forward to that first day these students arrive. And I know that each student that comes through that front door, I'll promise you, will be blessed. And they'll come out here a better person. I promise that.